Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of Venom Injection. I am Scuba Steve of UA1. Today is just a quick rundown of first show. First thing I want to check out is the new 5-point tune for this week, Man Bat. As you see here, I really didn't care for his initial look. When I saw him, he actually reminded me of the sloth victim from the movie Seven. You know, that guy that was stuck in the bed and he had like 1,000 pine tree car fresheners. It was just insane. I really didn't care for it. But once I got him to Legendary, I mean, I just fell in love with this guy right here. I mean, just a huge transformation. I mean, he had a better transformation than Carrot Top did. I mean, that guy is just scary nowadays. I've only messed around with him for a little bit. Definitely team him up with Captain Atom. I mean, just talk about disease everywhere. And I think once I get him geared up more, leveled up, and get some of his superpowers up more, I could definitely see why people are saying that he is the counter for Donna Troy. The first legendary power I did was his number 4. Man-Bat is immune to critical hits. I do believe everyone is agreeing somewhat that his legendary order is 4, 1, 2, 3, and then 5, I believe. I may be mistaken. If you want the order, go on Facebook. There are several DC Legends groups. I highly recommend DC Legends for You. That's DC Legends, the number 4, and then the letter U. A great place to go and ask questions. A lot of helpful people there. One thing I did want to focus on. This show is primarily for new players. For a lot of veteran players, you're going to hear and see a lot of, oh, that's nothing new. But for the new players, these are going to be key things that you really want to keep an eye out for. All right. Number 1. First thing you should definitely do. Be mindful of your daily sign-in rewards. Even if you don't play every day, just take a couple seconds and hit that DC Legends app and just log in and collect. This doesn't go by the day. It doesn't. So let's say you sign in here. You don't sign in for 2 days. That doesn't mean you're going to get this one. You are going to get this one right here. So every day you miss, you are just taking off from the end. And I'll tell you what, you definitely want to get your 2,000 gems. You want to get that 25 character shards at the end. The 20. The 10 blue power rings, the 20 green power rings. You're gonna want them. I mean, they are very helpful and they are like the life force of the game. Going back, number 2, farming characters. It's actually very simple to do. Main way is under campaign, under heroic. You know, as you go along, the main characters you're going to want to focus on. Green Lantern, right at the beginning. Zatanna, you're going to want to get her, a phenomenal healer. As you move through the ranks, there's another Green Lantern, another Zatanna. Definitely focus on Bane, the first note of Chapter 2. And if you want to, definitely work on Green Arrow and Huntress there. Definitely get them early on in the game. They will help you to start. Alright, number 3. Going to your daily missions. You're going to want to hit them all every day the best you can. Most of them are very simple, and then once you complete all your daily missions, you go into the legendary missions. Early on, you're not going to have any legendary characters. It's going to take some time, but trust me, after you get your first one, it's a great achievement, and then they just keep piling up over time. And you're going to want to save up that legendary essence as early on as you can. It'll just help you greatly to going from R5 to Legendary 1, Legendary 2, Legendary 3. Alright. And definitely focus on your red alerts. There are going to be characters here that you can't farm. I've already cleared them for the day. But yeah, you see Swamp Thing, you're going to want to grab Swamp Thing early. Star Sapphire is another amazing one. You can get Green Lantern here easily. Definitely get this guy here. He is amazing character. I love him. He is my team leader in a lot of my PvP battles. This guy right here, Deadshot Hired Gun. If you look at his superpowers, his team leader, all allies gain plus 11% critical chance. And once you get him to legendary, this is the first one I did. All allies gain 100% critical chance on their first turn. And I'll tell you what, there are times where I'll one-shot kill a Mystic character, come with Shazam, I'm sorry, not Shazam, but Black Adam. And I'll use his Shazam power and practically wipe out the entire team. I mean, Black Adam, I am slowly working on. I want him to be my first level 70 in gear 11. I have almost all of his powers maxed out. Just a great character. Love him to death. Alright, number 4. Affinity Diversity. Now, what do I mean by Affinity Diversity? Well, you have 3 affinities. That being, you have blue Mystic. You have your red Physical. Your green Energy. When you create a team, we get to teams here. You are going to want to spread them out a little bit. Like for my team leader, I said I love using Deadshot Hired Gun. Always, I love Black Adam. If they have a strong physical character and a guy with speed, I love Flash. And then my 4th will be, depending on who they have for the most part. Do they have mostly physical, mostly mystical, or mostly energy? There are only 3 affinity types in 4 spots. You're going to have at least a minimum of 2. Great guy I like throwing in there is Bane a lot of the times. Or if they have like a Power Girl or Superman and I need to knock out their taunt ability or death immunity, I throw in Green Lantern, drop that hammer time, clear it out, and just let someone go hog wild and clear them out. And last but not least, Toon Level. Toon is just your heroes and your villains. Right here, these are all your toons. Here are mine. I have currently, and it took me 2 years, and I'll tell you what, it was 2 years well spent, because at this moment I have every single toon except for Talia al Ghul. I'll have her shortly, and I can't wait to start playing and see how she does in battle. Now, when you're with your toons, red alerts are pretty much based on your top 4 strongest toons. When you first start out in the game, try to keep all your toons in the same power level, ranking if you can, and don't forget to diversify. If you get your top 4 toons very strong and the rest of them are weak, it is going to make red alerts that much harder. And gear level. Gear, oh yeah, it's a big help. Don't forget to definitely take advantage. Gear up your heroes every day. Don't forget to go to your upgrade events. Get those green power rings. early. If you run low and you don't want to wait around for an upgrade event, it's real easy. Go to campaign, go to chapter, and you want to be under normal. And if you look, the last node of every chapter, you could possibly get a green power ring. You're going to need a lot of those early on. Alright, if there's anything that you'd like to see in an upcoming episode, how to conserve and get maximum points for, PvP days, player versus player, or PvE, player versus environment days, let me know. If you want to have more information about a character or synergy, about how well different characters work together, just shoot me a question in the comments below. I have a lot of ideas for other shows coming up. It's going to be great. If you could, please hit that like button. Don't forget to share on Facebook. Hit that notification bell, because I will be having a lot more episodes coming up. This game is just too much fun, and I just love spreading everything that I've learned so far in this game to all the new players. I feel like paying it forward the way the veteran players have helped me. Shortly, I will be maxed out at level 80. And I just can't wait. That's going to be my next great achievement. Until next time, guys. Peace.